Welcome to Beyond Classroom Walls. I'm Liz Peterson, speech-language pathologist for over 20 years. The inspiration for Beyond Classroom Walls came from the realization that students with special needs are unable to get that very important social skill training or real-world language development training. So parents, this company was created to help meet the needs of your child. We have 6 different groups and summer camps. We have a wide variety of different groups, but I'll give you a quick summary on each of them. For students who are still working on that very core language development, we have groups that build that while working on social skills. For example, if we're doing something like a cooking activity and we may be working on the concept of labeling or basic actions, we may be working on the concept of pouring, but then we're going to add the object, pouring milk in the bowl. And so this is how we build your child's language development naturally through real-world live activities. We feel that when kids are doing things with real stuff, they are more engaged, and that's when language development and learning occurs. Many articles and research supports this type of model, and we've been doing this for years and seeing our clients becoming more successful with their language and social skills over the years. If you feel a program like this is appropriate for your child, you may want to read more up on our Social Bunch and Academic Crunch for our elementary students, or Functional Success for our middle school, high school, and younger adult population. For students who are at or close to grade level academics, for the most part they have language. There may be some smaller language issues or kids who have auditory processing or issues for attention. We have groups that are more designed for that, where there's more of an emphasis on that social skill development. We teach kids a wide variety of social skills for a variety of settings. We also teach what social code is. But social code, the environment, it changes all the time, and this could be very, very difficult for students with special needs to have that flexibility when the environment changes. So we teach kids to have that flexibility, to have strategies for what to do when the code and the scenario changes. If you feel programming like this is the best fit for your child, you can read more up on it in our Social Bunch and Academic Crunch for elementary. This group would be for emerging skills, or our new group, Social Skills for high school, college, and beyond. We also offer specialty groups. We have 2 of them. One is Neighborhood Know-How, where we actually work with your child out in the community. We can work on language development, social skills, functional academics, environmental reading. We work on stranger danger. Our quarters are 8 weeks in length, and across the 8 weeks, we take your student out into the community 3 times. We do a fun thing like going to a cupcake factory where kids need to use their social skills, order, do the financial transaction, wait for their change. We enjoy the cupcake, and then we work on functional reading by reviewing key points on the receipt. We also always go to the grocery store. The grocery store is so difficult to navigate for students with special needs. We work on how to organize a list, how to categorize the list, how to go through the store more strategically. We work on environmental cues, looking for signs. We match coupons to actual items, and we actually shop for a purpose. When we go to the grocery store, the kids will shop for something sweet, something savory, and then the next few weeks the kids will work together and prepare that meal together. And then the third activity, we want it to be student driven, and students have the opportunity to choose the next location. A popular choice is going to the pet store. So often what we'll do there is that kids will go on a scavenger hunt. They'll look for specific items, and then the management always lets our kiddos play with the cats before we go, and they think that's a blast. Our next group is Movement and Milestones. This is a group that not only focuses on the language development and social skills, but this program also has emphasis on fine and gross motor skills and trunk support. An example of an activity the kids may do is work together to build an obstacle course. They need to work together as a group and decide what they want to do, the order, They need to label the activity that they're doing or the action that they want them to do. And as they build this obstacle course, they get to go through it, working on not only those important language and social skills, but also those motor components as well. If you feel Beyond Classroom Walls has the right programming for your child, it would be my pleasure to have you and your child come in, learn more about your child. I would like to learn about your family's needs, and we can find a program that's the right fit for them. I hope I have the pleasure of meeting your child.